Hey guys, Shiftery here. Welcome back to yet again another video, and today I'm going to be going over the top 5 places on where you guys can go ahead and buy sneakers for an affordable price. Again, this video is not for UA/replica. These are 100% authentic, and I wanted to show you guys some methods on how you guys can go ahead and get cheaper shoes than usual. But if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing with post notifications on. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully this video gets uploaded before that because we're growing so fast. Also, make sure to go ahead and join the Discord and follow me on IG. It's very important because we're so close to 20,000 members on Discord, and I couldn't do it without you guys. But anyways, let's go to jump right into the video. Coming in at number 5, I do want to go ahead and play it safe, but it is going to be Grailed. And I'm doing this because I want to make sure that you guys have reliable sources where you guys can go ahead and get shoes from. So Grailed has been around for a long time now, and basically what it is a marketplace where you guys can go ahead and buy shoes from other people, be it new or even used, which is actually pretty cool. So clicking on Nike, we can actually find a bunch of different Nike products, but let's go ahead and click on these Jordans over here. And the cool part about Grailed is you guys can go ahead and lowball people, making it a very efficient system. Another thing that you guys want to go ahead and keep an eye out for on Grailed is that they do authenticate the products already. So let's say I want to pick up these Travis Scott 6s, I can easily do so, and I can even message the seller to see if he wants to go ahead and let me make an offer, which is honestly pretty helpful because a lot of times sneakers can go for much lower than you actually expect, and that's just basically a pro hack. Make sure you go ahead and say that you want to go ahead and buy it right now after the dollar amount, because what this allows them to go ahead and actually know that you are actually serious about buying this shoe. Although it does say authenticated, you want to make sure to do your research on each shoe. You can go ahead and look through each picture just to be safe. As you can see, I am doing that now. And doing this basically allows for you to go ahead and make sure that each shoe that you're buying is actually legit. Also, the cool part is you can read the reviews underneath the seller, and if the seller obviously has 42 different transactions and 11 reviews, then they're probably not going to want to risk it to go ahead and sell some fake shoes. But anyways, let's go to jump into the number 4 spot. Coming in at number 4, we do have Trade Block. Trade Block honestly is pretty reliable, but they are pretty new to the game, so that's something to keep in mind. But basically what this allows you to do, you can make an account, you can make offers against other people, so you can see what's in other people's collections, and you can also reference the market value, which is actually pretty helpful. Honestly, you don't have to go to StockX anymore. You can just go ahead and reference how much the value of the shoe is currently, and you can also see the supply and demand. Me personally, haven't used Trade Block, but I heard a lot of good things about it, and you guys can go ahead and check for yourselves. They are actually trusted by a bunch of different people in the community. Even Kais Omar is here. Also guys, keep in mind that I am on the website version of each website, but I highly recommend going ahead and downloading the app for yourself so you can go ahead and check it out. But anyways, let's go to jump into the number 3 spot on our list. Number 3, we do have GOAT. So the cool part about GOAT is they have a lot of unique features to their website. So as you can see, if I wanted some Panda Dunks, which I already have these already, so I don't need them, you could sort through a bunch of different things, new, used, and even new with defects, which is honestly interesting. And this is how most people check the prices. You can also see what people are listing things up for with or without box, which is actually pretty helpful, especially when sometimes you're just missing the box and you want to sell your shoes. They also have other items such as clothing, accessories, so it makes it very versatile when shopping on GOAT, and you can go ahead and verify the authenticity because it's shipped to GOAT before it's actually shipped to you, which makes it really, really good so you don't actually get scammed, and that's what this list is all about. Also coming in at number 3, since they are owned by each other, Flight Club and GOAT are actually the same company if you guys didn't know, but you guys can come over to Flight Club and you guys can find a bunch of different steals deals here. Honestly, the prices over here aren't the best in my personal opinion. They're very similar to GOAT in a way, so that's just something to keep in mind. Me personally, I don't buy off of GOAT or even Flight Club. I like Grailed a lot better, or sometimes if I'm really in a rush, I'll go ahead and buy from StockX, even though they have super high fees. Coming in at number 2, we actually do have Stadium Goods. You guys probably already heard about Stadium Goods a long time ago, but let's go ahead and click on this shoe. I've been looking to add this into my collection, and I'm not too sure. I haven't done my research on the market price of this shoe, but it seems like this may be a decent price. I can't confirm that. I might need to go ahead and check into this, but this is definitely pretty cool. So you can hop on Stadium Goods, buy the shoes that you need, and they have a lot of cool features. Another important thing is that they do have it in stock, and they also accept returns. I'm not too sure on how many other of these companies do actually accept returns, but that's definitely a plus, especially when buying super expensive shoes. You may want to go ahead and see it in person, then go ahead and return it, especially when you haven't even worn it. A lot of times you can be stuck with shoes that you don't want just because you're really hyped about them, but when you get them in person, they're not exactly how you expected them to be. Now time for some honorable mentions. We actually do have Poshmark, and although they actually do take a really big fee, I don't recommend selling on here. It's actually a 20% fee from the seller, but you do want to keep in mind that also there's a lot of fake products on here as well. These are why these are honorable mentions, and these are things that you need to be really careful about, but you can get a few steals if you do enough research on it. The main problem with this site is they don't authenticate anything below $500. So let's say I wanted to get these Fearless ones. They look pretty good. I can't really judge the authenticity, but the problem is they're not going to authenticate it for me. So a lot of people have to comment down below to go ahead and tell you if it is going to be fake or not. Another cool thing is you can see that this person has been on in the past hour, making it very easy to go ahead and communicate with them. A good way to tell if someone's trying to scam you or not is simply by looking at the shoe price. Taking a look at the Triple S, it actually retails for about $1,000, I believe $1,100 resale, and we can see that this person is selling it for $450, just below the price where it's going to go in for authenticity. This is actually a key hack to go ahead and make sure that your shoes are authentic. Coming in for our second honorable mention, it's going to be eBay. And I know eBay is actually known for fakes, but they actually have added about a year ago that they are going to be authenticating all of their sneakers, basically getting rid of this problem. Basically all designer goods and even just low brand streetwear, they'll be able to go ahead and authenticate for you, so you can actually be sure that it is going to be 100% legit. Coming in at number 1, and I know what you guys are saying, I know I put StockX at number 1. This list isn't really in any specific order, to be honest with you, except for the honorable mentions, because you do want to go ahead and take that recommendation with a grain of salt. But as you can see right here, we do have StockX, and if you guys are what into sneakers, you guys probably already heard of this already, but this is probably one of the easiest ways to go ahead and buy sneakers. They also tell you about recent releases as well, which is actually pretty cool. So let's say I was looking for the Ben & Jerry Dunks. I can go ahead and even check the graph when the price was going up. If I was actually planning on reselling them, I can go ahead and buy them and actually resell them for later. But honestly, StockX is pretty reliable. I know they have had problems in the past with fake shoes, but they actually go through millions of shoes each month, so this is something to keep in mind that eventually they will get it wrong. But anyways, that's gonna pretty much wrap today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for the next video on Shiftery Reviews. Bye!